Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me? Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, did you have to go to jail? Put your house on up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you didn't catch a tan. I hope you found the right man who'll fix it for you. Oh, are you shopping anyway? Change the color of your hair. I'm busy. And did you have to pay that fine? You was dodging all the time, and you still dizzy. Since I come home, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me? Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. Sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. 'Cause since I come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me? Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. 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 Oh, Valerie. Valerie, Valerie, oh Valerie, why won't you come on over, Valerie?
Thank you very much to Megan there for joining me for that great cover. There'll be more lesson links featuring Megan in the description below, and links to her socials, as well as her new single, which has just been released on YouTube and iTunes and Spotify and things. This acoustic version of Valerie was in the key of the original, but we're doing kind of an acoustic version of it. I'll show you a strumming pattern that would work really well with the original. We have bar chords in a lot of this song, but we do start off with the very easy peasy E major chord. Because the second chord is an F sharp minor chord, which is played like this, we may wish to play the E major like this. I know, crazy, right? Using fingers 2, 3 and 4, so that we can essentially slide fingers 3 and 4 to the 4th fret and then just place down that first finger. It is not essential, you can play this without doing this method, but it really makes for an easier change, and if you've never tried it, I'd definitely try that method. It would also make it easier to change to any of the other bar chords in this song, and then back to that E. We only have 5 chords in this song in total. The verse and the chorus are just the E to F sharp minor. That would be the way forward for that one. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Okay? 5th fret then for an A chord, since I've come on home. Middle finger is down. This is a major bar chord, A major, sliding down to what we'd have to call a G sharp minor, because we're in the key of E, so we would go E, F sharp minor, G sharp minor. And if you need more help with this kind of concept of being in the key of E, it is in my intermediate course, which is a premium course only available at andyguitar.co.uk and on the Andy Guitar apps. The apps are free to download, so definitely check those out if you haven't already. And there will be lessons on there, free and premium, to help you play these sorts of chords if you're struggling. The rest of this song, A to G sharp minor, and then to B, stop making a fool out of me. Why won't you come on over, Valerie? So if you can do the E to F sharp, that's the main bulk of the song. But when we go to that bridge section, one more time, we have the A, since I've come on home, where my body's been a mess. Middle finger lifts off, middle finger back down, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you love to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me. Why won't you come on, that's a B chord, why won't you come on over, Valerie? You can also, and I did this a couple of times in my cover, play all of these bar chords in this kind of fashion. So rather than barring like this, we're just barring the thinner 3 strings for a minor chord, and only the thinner 2 are needed for a major chord. Some people really struggle with holding down this string with the thumb, so you would just mute it therefore, and some people struggle with the muting, so many people actually find the barring easier, but for a whole song on acoustic guitar, that really starts to work your bar chord muscle in your hand, so this can be an option which you'll see me jump to every now and again, even for the B. And remember, there are always alternative options for every chord on guitar, for every song that you learn. This is very much kind of an acoustic cover. The strumming, therefore, for our cover, if I just stay on the E chord, down and mute, up, mute. That's at its bare bones. But especially when you're on the bar chords, just try and keep some of this going and relax your chord playing hand. For example, if we're on this A, as soon as I do that mute, I relax these fingers. This would be something that I would train, which is done in my intermediate course, kind of like this. That would be a great exercise for anyone wanting to take on this song and is struggling with that strumming, and you'll find further help in that intermediate course, which is on the website and on the Andy Guitar app. Since I've come on home, where my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you love to dress. It keeps going until the B. Why won't you come on over, Valerie? You could do less muting, so all the same strumming pattern, just without the palm muting. Valerie. course, we can't lift off of the, we can't mute the E chord with the fingers here, we would mute it with this hand. So I'm like open and then going down, open and then going down. That is what's happening to play that. The strumming pattern that's more in line with the Amy Winehouse version would be a little bit more, would be what we call the Bo Diddley rhythm. To my ears, this just didn't sound as pleasant on the acoustic guitar. It didn't quite work as well, but that pattern of the bass guitar and the drums in the Amy Winehouse version is using a rhythm called the Bo Diddley rhythm, and it is a very useful one to learn. Sounds kind of like I want candy. I want candy. So we have this rhythm of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go for the A chord because it's actually easier to mute them in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's also Faith by George Michael, which I've got a tutorial for on YouTube as well if you want to check that one out. It is free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all we do is just keep our hand moving to a 16th rhythm. Again, which is explained in that intermediate course. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So this is what this hand is always doing. The technique here, it's a lot of fun, a lot of content in this lesson. Thought it was an easy song. Is it's when you press down, it's when you press down rather than the downs and ups you use. It's just when you squeeze the chord that gives the rhythm. This right hand, just going down and up all the time, and it's when you squeeze that gives the rhythm. And that is such an important thing to note. Strumming and rhythm is not just about the downs and ups and about using a pick and that kind of thing. It is actually the chord hand, especially when it comes to bar chords, that can give the rhythm of a song and a rhythm of a strumming pattern. And also that means that you can relax your fingers and make it less taxing for your chord hand to play because you're constantly relaxing your fingers from squeezing, from pressing down. We're always staying on the strings, but we're not always pressing down. And that's so important when a song is 3 or 4 minutes long and it's all bar chords. It can really work those hand muscles, so any bit of respite they can get is very, very useful. Just a couple more things to make sure you can play along to the full thing. We had a single strum when the song breaks down, and then the 2 chords that I were playing higher up. This is an E major 7, played up at the 7th fret. This is kind of a A major 7 shape. And then it was an F sharp minor 7 played like this, like the normal bar chord, but without the little finger, which is tough to ring out. I sometimes use that little finger, which I don't always advise, but using that little finger just to give a little bit of support makes that ring out. Beautiful chords. And I think of all the things, what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture. And also right at the end of the song, why aren't you coming over, Valerie? They're the expensive chords that I was using in that great cover. Once you've got this kind of workings down, you've had a little practice, go back to the start of this video and see if you can jam along with me and Megan, even if you have to just strum each chord once just to get a handle on it and add the strum in at a later date. Or even if you actually don't play the chords, just mute your strings and just try and copy the strumming pattern that I'm doing using those exercises that we worked through in this video. That will be loads of fun. I'm sure that is the best way to improve jamming along to a full cover, jamming along to the original recording. These are the best ways to really improve, especially at an intermediate level. It becomes quite essential. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment below if you've enjoyed this video. Give us a like, give it a share with your friends, and there'll be many more videos and covers with Megan and more lessons on singing and acoustic covers all to come. So please subscribe to this Andy Guitar YouTube channel if you haven't already. I hope to see you in the next video.